This is maybe the trickiest one that I threw out there. He's literally wide receiver 20. So he just made the threshold. Chris Olave is firmly outside the top 30. He's wide receiver 34 right now.
Oof.
Calvin Ridley is outside the top 40, even despite his boom game that he just had. He's wide receiver 44 right now. All three of these guys drafted incredibly high, of course, for redraft. Calvin Ridley probably the furthest down in maybe round 4, if you're lucky,
still,
quote unquote.
That's still pretty significant draft capital.
Absolutely. Here's what's terrible. I want to talk about Davante for sure. I really thought he was going to get traded. I thought, as you said, after last night's debacle, I thought he'd be trying to force his way out of there into literally any other team. It didn't happen. The trade deadline came and went. He's still a Raider. So for the rest of the season, and let's look at his last 4 games before you answer this, I guess. Last 4 games, he is averaging 3.5 receptions, 35 yards. He scored 0 touchdowns in that span. Mr. 7 points. That's what you spent first-round draft capital to get these last 4 games. Are you holding on to him? Are you trying to sell as low as possible? What's the move? It hurts.
That's such a tough question. One, just because I love Davante, and I hate to see him struggle like this, just because we had so many good years with him in Green Bay here. But I think you have to stick with him. I think he can't continue to not be targeted this much in this offense, and I think I would hope that there's going to be different coaching decisions made. We're hoping for rational coaching here, and hoping that they make a concerted effort to give their best player more targets, basically. So I don't know.
It seems so simple. It seems like such a simple concept, but Arthur Smith, if all coaches believe in the simple option being the best option, I would say that a lot of them potentially do not. I agree with you. I think my rationale is just different. What are you trading him for? Like, if you're going to trade him right now, you're not getting anything back. I don't even know I don't know the equivalent running back that you might be able to get for Davante Adams right now. Could you get, I don't know, Brian Robinson? Maybe that's the level that you'd be switching out to, right? Something like that.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Like, that's such a tough question because he should be worth a hell of a lot more than that. But at the same token, he's less than double digits per game. I mean, that's rough. I mean, that's
terrible. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know anyone that would take him unless you find the homer in your league that is either a Packer fan that still loves Davante, or is a hardcore Raiders fan that wants that they're a homer for Davante specifically, that maybe you could get a deal done. But anyone else, I don't know if you're going to be able to do that this season.
Yeah, it's an uncomfortable place to be right now. So I would probably be holding as well and just praying for a bounce back. I don't know if it's going to come, but I'd be hoping for it.
That's about all you can do.
Yeah. Calvin Ridley, I just want to say this is your opportunity to trade him away. He just had a blow-up week. He's good for 5 of them over the entire season, including what he's already had, in my estimation. So he's
got 2 more. I say he's got about 2 more. He had blow up week 1, blow up halfway through the season. So he's got 2 more here in my book. But
good luck projecting what those will be, which weeks those are going to be. He is basically name recognition Gabe Davis at this point. It's the same player.
Basically,
everybody's smitten with the name of Calvin Ridley, I think, at this point. So